just like it was telling the girls there, that they hung pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, what was the key, do you think, pulling away ultimately?
Well, I think the key was our defense. We got a couple stretches where we played pretty good defense, got either turnovers or we got them to miss shots, and we were able to get out and convert on the other end, whether it was in the half court or in transition. But basketball's a game of runs, and in order for us to get on the run, we got to get stops defensively. And I thought the first half we didn't do a good enough job of defending, keeping the ball in front, help rotation. A lot of things we were kind of sloppy on the defensive end. Second half, I thought we had a couple spurts where we defended very well, and allowed us to.
Rebounding edge.
Yeah, I thought we did do a good job on the boards as well.
I believe that the main, what you stressed this week for as far as next Sunday's opener goes for Big Ten.
Well, we're in Big Ten play, and the thing about Big Ten play is there's a lot of different styles that we're going to see. A lot of relatively new coaches in the conference who, they all play different ways. Some play faster, some play slower, some are more defensive minded. So for us, it's going to be a matter of focus and discipline to execute the game plan that we need to do on a nightly basis. So, we're going to focus on Iowa first, and and try to go into Hawkeye Arena, which is a tough place to play, and come away with a win.
And talk about the overall, a lot of people scored, your overall balanced effort.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting great contributions from our bench. I think our starting five is continuing to gel every game. So I think T played well, Ariel, obviously played well. We're getting a lot of contributions from a lot of people.
Ready for the next part of the season now?
Yes, definitely. We're very excited for Big Ten play. Something to look forward to. It's our last go-around, so we're definitely excited to get into that part of our season.
Can you talk about what Coquese has meant to the game of women's basketball?
She's, somebody who's been a leader in the coaching ranks on and off the floor. I mean, I played with her for a summer in Houston, so we got to know each other a little bit as players and as people, and we got along pretty well as point guards and as people who really think the game more than anything. We kind of clicked as players and teammates, and she was an integral part of the players union and the WNBA, and it wasn't surprising to me when she got into coaching that it didn't take her a long time to become a head coach, and now she's involved at the highest level in the WBCA, so she takes her responsibility seriously. She's not just somebody who's looking out for herself and for Penn State. She's looking out for the growth of the game. And she does things the right way. She coaches with class, she acts with class, and she leads with class. And she's intelligent, and she's smart, and she's a great coach. So I think, when you look at the greatest coaches in the game right now, and some of them getting to the point where they're nearing retirement, it's nice to know that there's some young coaches in the game that will be able to take the reins going forward. And I certainly think Coquese is one of them.
And just talk about Maggie Lucas, her game, and how you prepare for her.
She's a tough player because she's capable of doing a lot. She's obviously a good three-point shooter, but she's added the penetration to her game. Our focus, honestly, I thought we did a great job because our focus was to take away the open threes and not foul her. And so she was 0 for 5 from 3 and 4 for 4 from the line, and that's about as good as you can do on a player like that who, they run a lot of their plays for her. She has a lot of opportunities to score. But at the same time, there's a lot of other good players on the floor. So we talked to them about making sure our focus was good for 40 minutes on her, but not to, forget about the other 4 guys out there. But she draws a lot of attention. So it allows other players like Ariel Edwards and Taylor to get some space because you're so focused on her. So she brings a lot to their team because whether or not she's on or she's off, she's still gonna have your best defender on her, and she's gonna have a lot of attention.